Hi guys, today I will discuss about the diabetes, which is already very serious conditions for the all over the persons. The persons are suffering from any kind of disease condition, but within the all over the disease conditions, diabetes is a very serious problem. Within the serious problems, some persons are goes to the very fatality conditions where the diabetes produce the very serious conditions for the life. Persons maybe goes to the die. All diabetes is very normal conditions where the patients are continuous to the life till death. Because diabetes has a two type of diabetes. One is diabetes mellitus. Second is diabetes insipidus. This diabetes insipidus is organic problem. This is not discussed at now. I will discuss on the next video at later. But yet now I will discuss about the diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus is a symptoms of increase the blood sugar or decrease the blood sugar. When they increase the blood sugar, this blood sugar threshold levels cross, as well as the blood sugar threshold level just 80 to 120 decibel. This is the normal conditions for fasting blood sugar, and this is the 120 to 180 is this is the postprandial blood sugar, that's one PP. After intake of the food, 2 hours after the intake of the food, we are measurement this blood sugar. So this is the normal condition. Before fasting, that's mean before the intake of food, as a first morning. So we are measurement this blood sugar. This is the normal condition. When the patient's blood quantity is normal, but blood sugar is above the range, this is when the person's blood sugar range cross the 180 to continuous 220 and above. This is the hyperdiabetes, that's when the hyperglycemia. When the blood sugar threshold level below the 120 to 60, this is the hypoglycemia. This two type of diabetes is very essential for the person. When any person is suffering from the hypoglycemia, then the symptom is vertigo, unconsciousness, and the total body's weakness is come to this point. When the hyperglycemia occurs, this hyperglycemia, the patient goes to the unconsciousness. Physical condition is gradually emaciated. Physically, person's is weakness, vertigo, headache, and sometimes chest pain is occurs due to the heart problem. Hyperglycemia causes some various type of disease conditions. First of all, we are suffering from any hyperglycemia. The patient that goes to the diabetes neuropathy, patient that goes to the heart disease, patient that goes to the any kind of edema, patient that goes to the any kind of diabetes neuropathy or diabetes gangrene. These conditions are very essential. How you will management to that? I am not treated to you about this diabetes on full day. If you have the any serious conditions, so immediately attend to your doctors. But I will give you something tips which is very essential for your life. Just you follow the tips, and after the follow of my tips, you will maintenance to your life. If you suddenly unconsciousness conditions come occurs, so you think that if you follow my tips, you will immediately get feelings well and healthy. From your suffering condition gradually decrease and you will goes to the well. First point, if you have the hyperglycemia, so you will maintenance to the diet along with the proper sleep, and sometimes you will take proper diet instead of your blood sugar conditions gradually increase. How? Because your medicinal action is gradually decreased. You are take the medicine. This medicine is not suitable for you. I will just give you a tips. This tips is very essential for you, and you will maintain your life. As a suppose that first of all you will count your blood sugar level by the testing of blood sugar, and you have a very easily condition. If you brought a machines which is the glycosuria condition is immediately diagnosis, you will make to your home. I'll show you later on this next video about the glycosuria base, about the blood sugar testing machine. But yet now, if your blood sugar conditions hyperglycemia, that means higher conditions above the 180 to 200, 220, then you will first take the medicines made for me. This is the drug name. This is not the medicine name. This is just a drug name. Because various countries are produce the medicines by the various company. So various company are using the medicines by the various brand name. As in this is the made for me, is a drug name. So this drug name is not brought by market. When you brought the medicine by market, these medicines come to the name of glyphosate, motor, that type of name you will brought from market. But metformin is approximately 500 mg is very essential for your life. Just take the 500 mg. But these medicines come to the market as a glyphosate 500, as a moton 500. This is first drug for your maintenance to your life. Goes to the any pharmacy and asking to your pharmaceuticals attendants, your shopkeepers or pharmacists, asking to these medicines. If these medicines is not available to your country, so asking to the medicine shopkeepers, metformin 500. Just take one dose at a morning, before food or after food, as you suitable. Take this and you will feel better. Okay guys, second, when you take metformin, there are things that this metformin work in the physical conditions is very well. Metformin is the first category medicines for blood sugar. If you weakness, if you gradually emaciated, your muscles weakness is very prominent, your leg is goes to the weakness, you cannot walk properly, your head condition is goes to the weighted, you feelings that your head is weighted, you feeling the nausea and vomiting tendency. This is the first symptom of diabetes mellitus. Along with greater symptom of increase the urine, that means when it goes to the urine passing is gradually or frequently. You are excessive hungry. That means excess of urine, excess of drink water, excess of thirst. Three cardinal principal symptoms of diabetes mellitus. If you have this trio of symptoms, then you don't get to the tensions. Immediately you take the metformin 500 once time daily, or if your blood sugar conditions above the 180 to 220 or 280 or maybe 300, then you should 2 times this medicine, at morning, at evening. These medicines will be very help to your physical conditions and less your suffering. If you doesn't meet to your doctors, so at first take the prevention of these medicines and you will feel better. How these medicines works on the physical conditions? Diabetes conditions suffering from some very person, but all persons are take the medicine. Various type of medicines is present in the market. But why we use the metformin? Because metformin physical conditions are very gradually decrease your suffering, because these medicines are absorbed condition is very powerful. These medicines prevent your absorption of sugar from your digestive systems. But when the person is suffering from hyperglycemia, this is the two type of condition. One is NIDDM, that means non-insulin dependable diabetes mellitus. Then you take this medicine. If your suffering conditions are goes to the IDDM, that means insulin dependable diabetes mellitus. Things very clear and understand very clear. When your suffering conditions is non-insulin dependable diabetes mellitus, then you apply to this medicine as a metformin. When you suffering from the disease conditions with the IDDM, that means your insulin hormone deficiency, where your pancreas are not properly acting, properly secretions of the insulin hormone, then you suffering from this type of diabetes mellitus. Then you take medicines like that of gimipridine, gimiclide. This is the hormonal medicine. These medicines are help to your pancreas for produce the insulin hormone. These medicines help to your prevent the absorption of sugar from intestine. That's mean digestive system. So clear, my guys. Don't miss and don't confusion. First of all, when you suffering from the NIDDM, that's mean non-insulin dependable diabetes mellitus, then you take the metformin. This is the initial dose where you will come to the better and well feelings. When you suffering from the IDDM, that's mean insulin dependable, then you take glimepiride. Otherwise, take the insulin injection. That's mean insulin injection. These injections will be help to you. These injections will come to the just as a 10, 20, 15 as like that of a unit injectable. But where pancreas are totally less of secretion of insulin hormone, then your suffering condition goes to the another way. This is a very serious conditions. Then you should be taken there not to be this 10, 20, 15 like that. 10 is that mean morning. This is the lunch time at midday. This is night. So 3 times of insulin injections should be very important for your life. If this is not, so come to the glimepiride. This is a very serious conditions of your life. Without insulin injections, you can't live. You should be maintenance to oneself, along with maintenance to proper diet, and along with take these insulin injections per day 3 times, 2 times as your doctor are prescribed. Don't miss that. But I will discuss it here. 2 types of medicines. One is glimepiride, second is metformin. So come. Metformin, that is glimepiride. These 2 medicines is very essential for save your life. If you are suffering from a higher diabetes mellitus and the insulin dependable, so take the insulin hormone. Otherwise, maintenance to that. Without goes to your doctors, without take tension, without feelings of being lazy and lethargy. You will no doubtly take these medicines for save your life, along with proper diet. Understand that. This medicine metformin is help you prevent the absorption of sugar from your intestine. Glimepiride, these medicines help you secretions of insulin hormone from your pancreas, from the digestive organ. This is the hormone secretion organ is the pancreas. Present at our intestine, base on our abdomen. Glimepiride, come to the 1 mg or 2 mg. Things that glimepiride come to the market as a 1 mg, 2 mg. This is the medicinal name. This is the drug name, not medicinal. But as a like that of Indian, as one company manufactured this glimepiride 1 mg as a glider. greater 1 mg. One company are prepared giving 1 mg because this is the medicine line. You will brought these medicines and intake as one times or two times, not more than two times. If your suffering condition is very serious, so take one dose at a morning on empty stomach. If your suffering condition is very serious, then two dose. One is morning and second is evening. That's enough. Don't take much more. Otherwise, visit your sugar specialist doctors. These medicines come to this way. I will say to you at first, this is a glyphosate, or motone, etc. Some company have prepared some medicine as it thinks that 10 numbers of company are present, 10 manufacturing company are present. On the 10 companies, that's mean I view to here that Sun Pharma, Dr. Reddy Lab, etc., etc. So company have prepared these medicines by the name. This is one company have prepared, this is one company prepared, this one company have prepared, this one company have prepared this medicine. So we are used metformin and gemipaglutide. Remember to that, goes to the medicine shop and say to that, give me gemipaglutide tablets, these medicines for blood sugar. They will be providing with these medicines. You walks into that, they will be providing this medicine. But things, when you suffering from the blood sugar, but along with your eye conditions is derangement, gradually your vision is derangement, you dim visions, you view to the any things with a double in structures. As a like that, okay, I feel this pain, but pain is double, like that. You feel the pain is well, but beside another pain is present. So your dim visions, you will look to the vision as a double in structures. So when you will suffering from any kind of conditions of blood sugar, along with your eye or vision is disturbance, then these two medicines not proper. Then along with two medicines, you will be take another medicine. This is sitagliptin. This is another drug name. When your eye condition is that, but along with your another conditions occurs. That's when chest pain and dyspnea and another condition, your leg is weakness along with osteoarthritis, but your dim vision is present, along with your both eyes burn, along with your both eyes watery discharge, glaucoma is produced on your eyes, you goes to the gradually dim vision, that means gradually come to the blindness. Then sitagliptin or linagliptin and tinagliptin. This medicine is very essential for your life. When your eye condition is derangement, then come to this medicine. When your eye conditions along with respiratory and heart problem is come, so this medicine. When heart condition, chest conditions, eye conditions, derangement, along with you gradually goes to the glaucoma, yeah, gradually goes to the blindness, then take this take medicine. Okay. This sitagliptins come to the market is Istamate. This come to the Gitamate. This come to the Tintamate. In our India, but on the foreign, out of India, this drug name is whole over the world are present. But every country use the medicines, prepare the medicines different name. This is the name of medicine. May not be available on the foreign. May not be available within the India on some state. Some state are used on the another name. But this drug name is very essential. Whole of the world uses this drug name. This is the initially conditions what you are suffering. You will take this medicines as separately. You will take this medicines as a Mopan or maybe Glacical. You will take the medicines as a Glenda or Glevi as, or sometimes these medicines come to the Amaryl. Maybe. But understand that this is a different type of medicine. If you will follow to my tips on every moment, if you will not understand, view my videos once time, so repeated watch again and again. You will understand better. I should not longer video, just a short describe. I will give you next videos with the details of this drug. But yet now, I will, before the finish of this introductions, I will give you something, another topics. Things that follow my instructions, my guys. Combinations form of medicines. How it is possible? Because every medicine is not a single one. Every medicine is working on the different way within the physical conditions as a human being or human life. Metformin is absorbed from the intestine. Gemiglutide helps to produce the insulin hormone. If you have two type of conditions, you are suffering from both. First of all, your hyperglycemia condition is higher, as maybe 220 above this range. Your insulin, your pancreas are less activated. Your hormone secretion is diminished. Don't worry. Market have a present some various type of drug which will be help to you. I will give you these tips. After saying Amaryl, whole over the India this Amaryl is present. Amaryl is as follow: Ya, Jaminor. These medicines are present whole of the India, but for another country, I don't know. But follow these medicines as a generic. How it is possible? We are take two medicines within one medicine, two drugs within one medicine. Because combinations of the medicines as a like that of Amaryl. M1. These medicines are prepared by metformin 500 plus Glimepiride 1, Glimepiride 1 mg. This medicine is brought by market as Amaryllium 1. So you don't need two medicines will be take differently. Take one medicine, you will take two medicines. Take every stomach as a first morning, you will feel better. If your blood sugar conditions above 220 to 300 approx. DL deciliter. Okay. Then you take these medicines within 2 months. Your blood sugar conditions come to approx higher range of approx 180 to 150. Should become to the down of your blood sugar level within 2 months. If you take 1 times daily. If your blood sugar suffering conditions, things that if your blood sugar suffering conditions above 250 to 400, very high, don't think. These medicines take 2 times per day. At empty stomach at morning, at empty stomach what before dinner. This within these 3 months, your blood sugar come to the 150 to 200 level. This is not a joke. Along with the diet and proper exercise, should we work on the half an hour to 1 hour and just exercise? Your suffering conditions as soon as possible will be decreased if you follow my tips. This is not a joke. I have the 21 years of experience on the medical practice, and now I will give you the discussion. Because I think that all over the person suffering, but nobody clearly say to doctors, but they are suffering due to the money problem, or anybody have the shortage of money doesn't purchase of these medicines, because these medicines are higher cost. This only for metformin glycophage you will brought on the Indian rupees as 50 rupees. Rupees 50. This medicines you brought on the Indian rupees as 100 rupees. Rupees 100. Some persons are brought. But on the poor family, how this will be maintained? Economic conditions are higher, don't think there. But on the poor family, poor persons, how will be maintenance to that? Yes, just expensive high. This medicine has 50 rupees, this medicine is 100 rupees. So combinations of these medicines as a Amaryllium 1, approx 170 to 250 rupees one market. Okay. I will do that. Just extra cost. But when you have these conditions, you will be brought 2 times, take 2 times, so then your cost is higher. Don't underestimate my bro. Within 3 months, you will feel better. Daily 2 times. After the 3 months, you will come to the 1 times intake of this medicine. and long continue. If you have excessive lethargy, excessive emaciation, but your hormonal condition just diabetes, so take this medicine as instead of 1 ml, you will take 2 ml. Then 2 ml, that's mean metformin 500 and gimipridide 2 ml. That's mean 2 ml. This is equals to Amaryl M2. On the market, you will available to this. Another medicine, Amaryl M4. M4. What is this? You will take this because if you suffering conditions, very weakness, your leg is very weakness, you cannot work, you can't go to the perfect state, you cannot maintain to any physical work, then you come to this point, Amaryl M4. That means this metformin 1000 mg plus this gimipridide 1 mg. This is very good things. I will brought the medicine Amaryl M4 and take 1 times or 2 times daily. Then your blood sugar conditions where you are suffering from 250 to 450 or 500, when your blood sugar conditions is this high, take these medicines. Within 2 to 3 months you will get better. This is not a joke. On the market, if you not available for Amaryl M1, so you will take Geminor M1 or Geminor M2. Obviously, you will brought from the market and you will take this medicine. This is very essential for your life, and you will get better within 2 to 3 months. Okay, thank you guys. I will give you next video about these conditions along with suffering conditions of weight loss, gangrene, and etc. of diabetic produce disease condition. Thank you.